Hello and welcome to the updated version of the Blood Healer build due to Flames of Ambition. So not much has changed with the build. The only things that obviously changed is the champion point system, and I've allocated the support bar a little bit differently. This support bar is, you have right now, as you see, the swarming scion on it, and that is for a purpose if the damage is just getting too high and you don't wanna sacrifice your heals for yourself but for your group, so you have no problem staying alive for at least 20 seconds. And that's why the Swarming Scion is on this bar, and Merciless Resolve as usual. You just have to activate it once, do your three heavy attacks or 5 light attacks, and then you just leave it alone. Right now, the first and second skill are the same as on the main bar, only the third skill, Illustrious Healing, is the one that I put on it, because out of reasons. So when really the damage is getting too high, it is a lot easier to sustain your healing. And on top of that, when you burst out or use Refreshing Path and Illustrious Healing, you can spam Healthy Offering while you are standing in those two, which really, you can spam this indefinitely. You won't run out of health or something, or out of resources. That's the good thing about it. That's why I've put this on. From when the contest is really getting a little bit too hard, then I switch to my back bar and spam my Healthy Offering in combination with Refreshing Path and Illustrious Healing while standing in it. That are the only changes from the skills. And now here comes the champion point tree. Of course, the new one. Okay, we'll start with the thief, or what's that thing called? Craft. Yeah, with crafting. Here you can use whatever you want. Okay, it's totally up to you how you want to play and what you want to do in the world. Obviously, you have to switch out a little things. If you want to go farm fishing, you have to put your points into fishing. And if you want to farm furnituring plants, go ahead, do that. If you want to get more gold, do that. It's all up to you. Okay, if you want to go pickpocketing all the way, do that. It's just situational. That's all what I can say here. The rationer is pretty okay. It's pretty good if you want to do that. Add 10 minutes to your duration of food and drink, or well, in total 30 minutes. Or if you want to also increase the possibility that when you use a potion to restore your own resources and gain ultimate, then you can have a 10% chance also to not consuming that drink, which is also good. But you have to really decide if you really want to have that, because you have to spend a total of 75 points to get that thing working, and of course slot it on your bar. Now comes warfare. Okay, this is a totally different story here. Obviously, well, since we have a damage over time, area effect, and single target heal, we need these three. Okay, focused mending, we need swift renewal, and we need soothing tide. You have to have all those three on your bar slotted. I took the easiest way to go over there. 40, of course, here completely full. If you don't have the points right now, then just put in 10 points so you can get past that waypoint to get to those three. Okay. The ones that you should first be focusing on if you don't have enough points is healing is Soothing Tide, healing done with area effect is heals, and healing done with single target heals. Those two both really boost your your main heals. And if you want to boost it even more, if you have and put the rest of the points, and if you go up levels, then Swift Renewal to even increase the damage over time effects of your healing. Max Magicka, of course, you have to use that one to get even to the Blessed stage. So Max Magicka, use first, if you don't have the points, just like I said, just put in 10 points and everything is okay. Over here, Starving Death. Here it's all about putting your points in for healing taken. It's your healing that you receive. Reduces your damage from magical attacks, which is pretty good, which you also need. And this is also very important preparation, so you don't get one-shotted. And of course, reducing the damage from martial attacks such as physical poison, disease, and bleed damage, which is also good. But first of all, just put in, if you don't have the points, just put in 10 points here, and then you have to evenly distribute your points between Elemental Aegis and Preparation. First of all, so you don't get one-shotted, okay? And second of all, because you're a vampire, you want to reduce your flame damage, okay? So those two are very important too for your survivability, so you don't get one-shotted, okay? And going on to the next one, Extended Might. I put in 25 points. Offensive Penetration, I still have that thing in there? Oh, okay, no, okay, you don't need this. I just had some points to spare, so I put them in there. Why not have a little bit more damage for your Zap Essence, practically, and you know, the more damage you do, the more healing you dish out with that skill. Okay, Precision is also a very critical stage. You have to have that, because we're all about crit and crit healing. So, Precision, first go in 10 and then work your way up to 40 points. And here comes the last slottable skill, Fighting Finesse. Increases your critical damage and critical healing done by 2% per stage. That's a 10% stage, 10% increase. So you can also, if you don't have the points, put first 10 points in there so you can slot it. And that's practically it with this tree here, with the blue tree. Warfare. And now comes Finesse, the red tree. Okay. Max health is okay. You can have that. If you have points to spare, put it in there. But I think you need to put them in there so you can even eloquate all those skills that I have right now. Let's first start over here. You don't have to do anything here. You can use this right away. Increasing your max health, okay? Put in some points so you can equip it. And Ironclad increases your armor, which helps you with survivability, especially also Boundless Vitality also helps you with survivability and is also your main one of your main resource pools. So you definitely need that. So that's already 2 slots taken for the new CP eloquation for your Blood Healer build. Of course, here more health, always good. So first put 10 points in here so you can get past the stage or where you want to go to your next skills. Then reduces Mystic Tenacity, reduces the duration of elemental status effect applied to you by 5% per stage. Just use that because it's the most useful for your kind of build. Reducing your elemental status effect so you don't get too much damage. First go in and put in about 10 points so you can get past that point. Then as you can see, Survival Instinct, I only have 10 points in it because I just wanted to get that past that point here. And now comes the real good here thing. So Tempered Soul, you need that definitely. Return to life after resurrection with 5% more resources. It's just in case so you get really one-shotted, that when you get back you have a lot more resources and can spam your heals again. So you can, because normally when you're dead, your group doesn't have no more heals. So when somebody managed to get you up, they're already either halfway down with their health or in a critical stage. So as soon as you get up, you have to spam your abilities so you can get them back to normal, and then just keep cool, do your rotations. After that, here we have Spirit Mastery, which is the third skill, and Bastion, which is the fourth skill. Bastion is, of course, you have to have that. You know why? Okay, because of your set that gives you a damage shield. It increases the effectiveness of your damage shield. Okay. On top of that, here, Spirit Mastery decreases the time it takes for you to resurrect an ally. You should have that because even if you are very good and you dish out a lot of heals, from time to time it comes that one DD gets one-shotted, so you can get them up faster. Okay? It saves a lot of time. Really good, really useful for a healer. As you can see, you need about 50 points to activate that thing. And Bastion, you can put in first in 10 points at first, so you can really slot it. What else do I have? Okay. Here, Hasty is okay. I just had some points to spend, so I put them in there. Increases your movement speed when sprinting by 2% per stage, which is pretty good when a DD or a person in your group is outside your range and he gets into critical mount with his healing and your heals don't reach him. You can sprint over there quickly and get him. That's very useful for combat mobility. And here, just like I said, I had some points to spend, so I put 15 points in here to reduce the dodge roll cost, which is from time to time useful when you have to get out of the area of effect skill, or when the boss or mobs try to heavy attack you, then you can dodge roll out of there, so you're safe with that, and that reduces the cost of that. That is practically it, as you can see. Oh wait, what we have here? Here's also something. Yeah, of course. Reduces the block cost by 20% per stage, and also reduces the amount of block you can block, or the amount of damage you can block. Just like I said earlier, just like the other skills, I had points to spare, so I just put them in here to get down there. It could be also with sometimes you really have to block, and that reduces your damage and keeps your shield, first of all, your damage shield up longer, and when you don't have a damage shield, doesn't drain too much resources. So that's practically it right now. And just to show you, I'll show you the tooltips of my heals, so you know what kind of heals I dish out right now. As you can see here, Healthy Offering is at over 13k healing, direct healing. When Merciless Resolve is at 10%, or at 5 stacks, that equals 10% healing done. Healthy Offering on my main bar is at over 17k direct heal, non-crit. As you can see here, this is at 2.400 or 2400 health per second. If I have Merciless Resolve up, it's almost at 3k per second. Same as this one, almost. It's like, I think it's 250 or 2500, but I'm not sure. But it also stacks up with the guys who hit by 20%, so you're easy by 5,000 by 5 mobs. And this goes up a lot. Okay, if I have Merciless Resolve up, yes, as you can see, it's right now by 50k, and it goes up to 60k on healing with one use. Really, really good. So that's practically it right now. I hope you enjoyed the update and this new video, and till later, and enjoy your new Blood Healer build. Bye bye!